Greetings my dears in love and light. Thank you for being a Patreon supporter. This video is for you. Expectations and ways they are limiting your potential. So expectations and beliefs create the reality that you manifest. If you're expecting something to happen in reality a certain way, then you're more likely to manifest what you expect. But the thing is, your expectations might be limiting you because creation may have more in store for you than that. So let's say you're trying to find a place to live and you have certain expectations of what it'll be like and what you're requiring. But if you release those expectations, you allow creation to bring to you something that's even better that you may not have expected. Maybe a place in a different area that you hadn't considered, or maybe a different kind of accommodation that you hadn't considered. And once you see it, you find that it's amazing, but you never expected or allowed yourself to consider such a place. So this can go for anything. You may have expectations about what you can achieve in business. So you may have aims and goals, so business aims. I want to sell a certain amount of this in a certain amount of time. Now, aims are great, but along with your business aims, you can release your expectations that that's what you hope to achieve or expect to achieve. By releasing those expectations and basically opening up to creation, that a miracle could happen, be open to miracles, then creation has much more to work with. Another example is if you are hoping to meet a new partner and you have a certain level of expectation of the type of person you might meet where you are. But to release those expectations and allow creation to provide you all kinds of possibilities of where you could meet them, what kind of person they would be. Expectations limit what creation has to work with. And as you may well know, that creation has infinite abundance for all of us. And it's only our limiting beliefs that cause us to think that we're only able to manifest certain things or lack of. And these preconceived limiting beliefs cause us to have limiting expectations. And therefore creation is limited in its manifesting. We might not know what's out there. We might not know what's best for us. Even if we manifest something negative that goes on in our life, how do we know that that negative event that's occurring is not really for our overall benefit? It might be teaching us some lessons. It might be leading to something even better. That's why we can appreciate when negative events occur, because we don't know what's around the corner, what it can teach us, how it can change us, and what it may lead to. So we may aim for and work towards futures that we expect. We might be expecting the negative, we might be expecting a certain positive thing within these limits. So we are creating our future all the time, and we don't even truly believe we are. We are creators and co-creators within this reality. And yes, we can set beliefs and try to manifest, but what we expect to achieve can really limit that. What I'm asking you to do is to open up to creation, have trust in creation. If you're of a high vibration, then that's all that matters. When I tried to manifest my partner, now I'd had many partners over the years that weren't so great, and I decided to consciously manifest my partner, but I didn't get too specific with creation. I just had a daydream about loving someone very, very much and them loving me back. And I released all other expectations. I didn't have too much expectation about what they looked like, where they came from, what they did as an occupation or anything, what they were like at all. Because at the core of it, if I love them that much, they must be pretty amazing. And if they love me that much, then how wonderful is that? So I let creation fill in all the gaps by releasing those expectations. I also released expectations as to how possible this would be. Why do we feel like we have to pin everything down? We feel like we have to control our reality, control our futures. It's based in fear, all of this. Fear of what, we ask ourselves? Fear that we might be lonely, fear that we might not succeed. But by pinning things down in such a way, it's counterintuitive. We will achieve much more by releasing expectations. Ask yourself what it is you fear when you're trying to control an outcome, when you're having expectations. If there's something you're trying to achieve or do, you may want so dearly for it to go a certain way. But if you release the expectations of how it might be, allow creation to make things 10 times better in ways that you never could have imagined, things can change and improve in ways that you can't conceive of, that haven't entered your mind yet. Let creation show you by releasing those expectations. So I hope this video has been helpful for you today and inspired you a little bit. I'm sending you much love and all the best.